As the Labor Day holiday weekend wraps up, millions of Americans will be traveling across the country to make it back home. The TSA expects to screen over 17 million travelers from August 29th through September 4th, nearly 9% more than last year. The busy weekend caps off a record-breaking summer for the travel industry. The holiday surge is attributed to a drop in overall travel costs. AAA says plane tickets, gas, and lodging prices are all down 2% from Labor Day 2023. CBS News national correspondent Errol Barnett is standing by for us this hour at New York's LaGuardia Airport. Errol, great to see you again. Last time we chatted, things looked pretty smooth at LaGuardia. Is that still the case there right now?
Just took a few hours for things to get slightly muddled up, Chanel. Great to see you. I'll start where I am now at, where am I? LaGuardia. There is, in fact, a ground stop that's issued by the FAA. It stops aircraft from being able to use certain runways. And a ground stop was issued here at LaGuardia due to what is described as an aircraft on the runway. So everything here really put on hold until at least 6 p.m. It's not the only ground stoppage, though, the FAA has issued. Over at Newark, which is one of the busiest hubs around here, there was a ground stop issued there at 3:30 in the afternoon due to potential radar outage. That will lead to a delay of flights in and out of that airport by about 30 minutes. That ground stoppage may lift by 5:30 p.m. Eastern. But we also see reports of a ground stop at Boston's Logan International due to airport volume. That stoppage will be issued until at least 6 p.m. Eastern. And we're also seeing, according to the FAA, a ground stoppage issued down in Orlando in Florida. That is due to thunderstorms. So from traffic to weather to mechanical issues like radar or an aircraft on the runway, we're now going to see delays at least expand. At the moment, nationwide delays are at approximately 3,100 with cancellations at 81. And so these ground stoppages that we're seeing here in the late afternoon, which could be lifted soon, and some of them may be extended, will certainly add to that. That's a reason why we always encourage folks to stay in contact with their airline, keep checking your apps, and to arrive as early as possible, because these are the types of wrinkles and complications that will ultimately delay people from getting home after a long holiday weekend, the last full long holiday weekend of the summer.
We jinxed it because earlier we were like, it's fine. Everything's fine at LaGuardia.
I know. Exactly.
When we look at the numbers here, Errol, you know, it's really astonishing that TSA was saying 17 million people were expected to pass through airports from last Thursday through to this Wednesday. So I'm pretty sure that's a record, is it?
According to the FAA, it would be a record for this past weekend if you know, when they look back at the numbers, they've hit that amount. In fact, earlier at the beginning of this summer, the TSA, for the first time, screened more than 3 million passengers in a single day, which had not happened before the pandemic or even as they creeped out of it. What we've noticed, especially with them reporting that more than 240 million people have been screened since the Memorial Day weekend, which is the unofficial kick-off of the summer, it means that people are comfortable traveling once again. Airlines have staffed up and learned lessons from the post-pandemic mass cancellations and domino effect that we've seen, and people are finding prices that are affordable as well. And so you will understand why complications like a ground stop, which, you know, are leading to delays of 15 to 30 minutes, it can add up as you fly. And it's why we advise people to book that early morning flight, get out from where you're going as soon as possible, because you're less likely to suffer from these other complications. But there's also the TSA app, My TSA, if you're wondering how long the lines will be at the airport you're heading to. But all of those resources can't guarantee that there won't be some type of delay or cancellation, and we're seeing that unfold in real time right now.